Stream finna be hella scuffed. My internet is not having a good time, but I'm okay with that because I'm gonna just upload the VOD to my YouTube, which I have YouTube now. Well, I've always had YouTube, but I'm using it now. So that's all good and great and good. But anyway, yeah, I plan to stream like way more during the week, but life got in the way and stuff. So I'm gonna explain that while I draw. Honestly, like that's just a whole lot easier. But yeah, I'm gonna continue with my PADORU project that I started a week ago. I hoped I would finish in this week, but yeah, life. Anyway, I need to find the royalty-free music. Hmm, wonderful. Okay, last time I was doing some very, very messy line work for this PADORU drawing, and I couldn't finish it because I had to go off and eat and stuff. So I'm gonna just finish it now today, hopefully, because I'm going to have a power outage in about an hour and a half, which is why I could not do the stream yesterday like I originally planned. Because I started getting set up and everything, and I started getting set up at around oops, at around 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and then around 6 o'clock I was ready to, well, almost 6 o'clock I was ready to start streaming. But then right as 6 o'clock came, my power cut, so I couldn't continue with my stream. So my power cut at 6 o'clock, and I thought, okay, it's probably gonna come back at 8 p.m. So I'll just like, that's the wrong color. So I'll probably like, eat all my dinner, do all that good stuff, and then I can like stream at like 9 p.m. Cool. And then I hear that, oh no, power's not gonna come back at 8 p.m. It's gonna come back at 10:30 p.m. And by that time, I'm like, what? No, 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 that's not gonna work. Cause like now everyone that I live with is probably gonna be asleep, and I can't just be out here talking to myself while people are sleeping. All right. So now 10:30 rolls round, and it's like, okay, cool, power's back on. That's great. But then 5 minutes after 10:30 rolls round, the power cuts again. So yeah, that's been great. And then again this morning, 10 in the morning, power cut came back at 12 in the afternoon. And yeah, power's supposed to go again at 6 o'clock, which is why I started my stream now, which is a little late, but you know, it's not too bad. Because yeah, I was supposed to stream about a week ago, I think it was, but I couldn't because I just suddenly fell ill that day. So I had to cancel the stream for that day. And then Now, my relatives were going to come over from Australia, to like visit, and they wanted to have a party and everything. So now, in preparation for all of this, we had to go around cleaning all of the carpets in the house. Cause like my house is just filled with carpet. So we had to go around cleaning all of the carpets, buying all the groceries that we need for this party, setting up and everything. And that took pretty much the whole week. And then they arrived Saturday morning, my relatives, and they have a 3-year-old child who is, I swear, he is just a demon spawn. Like that child is actually a demon child. So, and then they also had like a 6-month-old baby. So like we had to be juggling between making sure this 2.5-year-old child doesn't just tear the house to shreds, and now also making sure that this baby also gets the attention it needs. And then now Sunday was when we were having the party. It was originally meant to be like 30, 40 people coming over. Had like over 80 people. Where they came from, I don't know who they were. There we had double the expected outcome of people. And now I have to be going around, making sure everyone is, have everything they need and everything. It was just a very, very long week. And that's why I haven't been able to stream. But I'm here now, enjoying the silly little PADORU. So that's so cool and good. Oops. And hopefully, despite the whole power cutting thing, I will be able to do some of the streams that I planned originally, like continuing with my Terraria. Like when I first planned to do the Terraria stream, I wanted it to be just like a full day stream. But the day that I started the Terraria stream, my power cut out in the middle of it. And I still can't do a full day stream now because my power's still cut there. So if I'm capable of streaming tomorrow, I'm going to play Terraria because I can and I want to. And I wanted to do some other stuff as well, like the star is wonky. Like I want to do a stream where I just like go around and find some other small VTubers and just follow them. Take a look at their content, give them a follow, because why not? All of us teeny tiny VTubers need all the support we can get, and I want to offer it. I would do that on Twitter as well, but I don't know how to Twitter. I'm very bad at Twitter. And I'm also very bad at drawing stars. There's basic groundwork done. Now it's time for the tedious part, clean up. I want to do a stream where I can just go around and follow other smaller VTubers. Yo, so I recently hit 20 followers. I'm so happy for that. So happy to have reached 20 followers. My next goal is now 25. So I hope I can reach 25 followers by, I don't know when, end of January maybe. That seems reasonable enough to me. Also on Twitter, I almost reached 200 followers, which I'm also grateful for. And I'm hoping that I can reach that 200 by the end of the year. I think that would be pretty cool. And even though I have all of these random inconveniences preventing me from being able to stream as much as I would like to, I still hope that I can be able to grow this channel and stuff. Because I really do want to just like make content and all that stuff. Besides, over the past year, I've already over doubled in size. Like when I started, you know, doing these streams occasionally, I was at 9 followers. Now I've made it to 20. So like that's incredible. I'm very grateful and happy. I also recently saw that Saints Row 4, the remaster of Saints Row 4, I don't know what its name actually is now available on the Epic Game Store for free. Very excited to get that. I actually completely forgot about it until just now. Because I was thinking, well, what should I do on stream that won't cause my laptop to explode? And I don't think Saints Row is a thing, but I'm very excited to get my hands on that Saints Row 4 for free. Because I am a big fan of the Saints Row franchise. I played Saints Row 2 like many years back. I never got the opportunity to finish it. And if I ever do get the opportunity, I would like to, because it was like a lot of fun. And then I got Saints Row 3 remastered for free earlier this year. And even though I really suck at it, like the missions that are available, it's still a lot of fun. And I went from being unable to complete a single mission to completing 2 back to back, like uh, earlier this month. So like I just suddenly became good at video games. That's some wild stuff right there. Then I started doing this one mission, right? It's called Weird Science, where basically this random man decided to bring back one of my dear teammates to life because like he was a super fan. Now when he did this, he turned into big as Frankenstein type monster, right? And at some point you're supposed to just like escape the police and fire them with missiles. But that section of the mission is physically impossible for me, at least. Like, you go, like, I have no idea how long the section is. Like, I think I go like 7 minutes, just like trying to do my best. And no matter what I do, my car just always gets destroyed. Like, what am I meant to do here? How am I meant to survive long enough in these terrible conditions you have put me in? Yeah, that's a lot of fun. Apparently, getting through it has something to do with upgrading your weapons to the maximum and whatever. I don't know if I've upgraded a weapon once in that game. Because usually I just go through the strategy of shoot them enough until they die. And that usually works. Apparently, it's not working now. So, yeah, I'll try the whole upgrading strategy. Also, another thing that I have planned for this small little channel of mine is that I want to officially debut with a new model and everything. And in order to debut, I have a goal. I want to see if I can reach 50 followers. And if I'm able to reach 50 followers, then I will officially debut and everything. And hopefully have a more consistent schedule. So I also have plans to create a TikTok account, something I really never thought I'd ever be doing in my life. But it's just that it's more content out there, and you know that at the end of the day is a plus. So I'm probably just gonna make like one silly little video that I can put up on the TikTok before I actually create an account and everything. Because I don't want to create the account and then have nothing on there. Oops. I also think I'm gonna start trying to stream at least once a week. And then from there, maybe I can build up to twice a week at the bare minimum. Hey, madam, can you send me the pictures, please? Keeps coming in without knocking. So that's frustrating. Then again, she never knocks on coming into my room, so why would she start now? I should probably tell her. Otherwise, at some point, she might end up doxing me without realizing it. I wish I didn't have to struggle so much with line art. Like, this is painfully difficult for me. I mean, like, the number one tip that you usually see online for, like, oh, this is how you do line work digitally. Just make sure you look ahead of where you're putting your line work, and then everything will be fine. That doesn't help, like, at all. It does not make my hands less shaky, and it doesn't make my lines less ugly. It's why I usually just end up doing this chicken scratch and erase technique, which works. It just takes too long. Which is why I don't do digital art so much. But I know that in order to improve, I need to do the digital art more. And then it just becomes a cycle of I don't do it because I'm not good at it, but then to improve, I need to do it, but I don't do it because I'm not good at it. And then I just go in circles and circles and circles. But despite that, I have been trying a little bit, like with designing my new model. I have been doing that digitally, although very slowly. But I think it's coming out alright. But I haven't worked on it in the past week because of all that life stuff getting in the way. Speaking of life, my brother's going to Rage Game Expo and he didn't think to invite me. Very sad. But it's fine. I just hope he has fun. I know that a few streamers, a few smaller South African streamers that I know are gonna be there. Someone who I'm in a streaming club with, Hero 27, another South African VTuber, Kamakachi, She's gonna be there as well. Would have liked to go see her. Who else is going? Not quite sure. Have to take a look. But yeah, I've never gone to any kind of gaming convention or anime convention. None of that. It's like, on one hand, I would like to go because, I like games and anime. But on the other hand, I just imagine it to be like one of the sweatiest, stinkiest places on earth. So that puts me off as well. Or maybe one day I can power through all of the sweat and stink and I can go and also find money, because that's also a thing you need to go to these places. You need money. And I am beyond broke. So yeah, thing is, even if I do get money, I probably wouldn't be putting it towards uh going to a convention, but rather be putting it towards my setup. Cause I don't have like a dedicated microphone, and I also want to. I also want to get like a proper desk, because right now the desk that I have, if you even just like touch it with your pinky, the desk is going to shake like there is an earthquake happening right now. So I'd like a desk that doesn't do that. Yeah, I think that's like the first few things I want for a setup. Cause I can't really go for the whole expensive PC setup just yet. Cause that's a little bit too far out of my range of ambition. Oh yeah, and I should probably also figure out a way to make sure that these aeroplanes that are constantly flying overhead aren't so loud. Because I can't imagine that's pleasant to listen to. Yeah, those are my goals in terms of like money. To get a microphone, decent microphone, get a decent desk, and yeah, and just like improve my streaming setup to make it easier on myself. Wow. I was supposed to be in the front. Oops. I've made a mistake. Here we go. Hmm. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish cleaning up my line work on stream. since this takes unfathomably long. So I'll probably finish what I can't do here. I'll finish it off stream so that I can do the next part of what I want to draw. Because this is going to be part of an animation that hopefully will get done on stream before Christmas. And I hope that streaming the animating process won't make my laptop explode. Because I know that Adobe After Effects can chow through resources like crazy. And when I'm done with this project, my next on-stream drawing projects are probably gonna be like fan art and stuff. And also some practice streams. Because I want to practice getting better at digital art. And not just digital art, but just my drawing skills in general. Because I've been neglecting that for quite a while. Like, I have barely drawn anything in the entire year. So that probably had an effect on my drawing ability. So I'd like to do some practice on stream. Like I've watched some, like I sometimes watch videos on YouTube where people are just like practicing how to draw one thing or practicing how to draw another thing. Or like, for example, there's this channel on YouTube, Zufi, usually talks about anime and stuff, but he started this thing where he wants to learn how to draw because like he couldn't draw at all, and he kind of made it a mission to learn how to draw. And I think it's really cool watching someone learn and like how to draw, learn how to do new things and everything. So yeah, I want to do a bit of practice, some drawing practice on stream as well. And I want to practice how to draw hands. I want to practice how to draw hair. I want to practice how to do more angles and stuff. Practice foreshortening, drawing backgrounds. Just a lot of things I want to learn. And there's a lot of artists that I want to study from. Like, look at their art styles, look at their process, and see what I can learn from them. Because I feel like, for me personally at least, that's one of the best ways to learn how to draw. Like, once you've got, like, fundamentals down. Like, once you've got the fundamentals, I think you should start looking at other artists' work, their progress, their drawing process, and all that jazz. You can learn some really cool stuff. Instead of being intimidated by artists better than you. One of the artists that I want to learn from is Lamb. I just think their art style is just incredible. Like it's super colorful, and I've always found like this super colorful art just to be really, really nice to look at, but also really difficult to get down because it's not just a case of I'm gonna throw some colors on the canvas and call it a day, because then it just looks like you threw up paint. You kind of have to make the colors make sense. And that's the part that I don't know how to do. I don't know how to put colors together. So I want to learn that too. Other artists that I want to learn from is Mignon. They actually released a book where, you know, they just have a bunch of examples and tutorials on rendering skin and stuff. And that's what I really like about pardon me, about Mignon's art. It's the way that they do skin. Like, it is immaculate, it is incredible, it is life-saving, and I think it's gorgeous. And I'd like to learn. Then I saw this video that was breaking down another artist. I forgot their name, unfortunately. But they had some because I've seen their artwork, floating around on Pinterest, and I always thought whoa, this art is actually god tier. And oops, and now I know their name despite the fact that I've forgotten it, but I saved the video, so it's fine. I now know their name, and I also know their tricks. So I'm also going to be practicing some of that and seeing if I can implement some of their techniques and stuff into my artwork. And I'm not sure what other artists I want to look at because I don't really know that many artists, so I want to discover more. I want to discover more artists on Twitter, on Instagram, wherever I can find them. Because I do follow quite a few artists on Instagram, but none that make me really go, whoa, I want to learn how to draw like that, you know? So I want to find more that really inspire me. Maybe I'll make it a goal for 2023 that I'll practice more drawing. Because I really, really ended up slacking this year when it came to drawing. That is crooked. Oops. I also want to play more Osu on stream, simply because I really like playing Osu, and I want an excuse to play it more. Thing is, I'm not a farmer, so I can't farm on stream, and I feel like just playing the game randomly isn't very entertaining to watch. So I usually have to find interesting things to do while playing the game, I feel. Like I did a medal hunting stream this other time. I was just hunting for medals and stuff. Almost lost my mind during that stream, but I have the idea of just, showcasing a bunch of skins. Because I really, really like looking at Osu skins, especially ones that are like more different than just like the usual ones that you see, like most Osu creators use. Like you see Chaos skin and White Cat skin, Raptor skin, etc. etc. You see those skins all the time. And that's cool, that's good, nothing wrong with them. They are solid skins. But they kinda boring. Like that's it, they just kinda boring. So I like seeing stuff that's more unique. So I like to show that off on stream. Just cause why not? Now if I do that, I'm gonna have to go out and find the links for all of these skins. And genuine, I don't know if I'll be able to do that very easily. But I'll try my best. Because I feel like that would make a decent YouTube video. So I want to try and get better at editing videos. I've edited a few videos. I've edited about 2 or 3 videos now. And I'm slowly starting to get the hang of it. But I want to start editing much longer videos and stuff. So yeah, hopefully I'll have the time and the mental willpower to start editing some YouTube videos. Maybe I can also play WrestleMania. Since Quaver apparently doesn't like OBS anymore, I'm probably gonna have to get that fixed. Because I want to learn how to play 5K. I've started learning a little bit. It's been an extremely painful experience. Because my thumb genuinely has no autonomy of its own. It does not know how to think. it does not know how to do. It is simply unable to can. Ugh. And I've also tried learning 6K, and honestly, I can't tell which one is easier for me. Because the thing is, 5K is just like, your regular 4K, you just add your thumb in. Problem is, my thumb is stupid, so that's why I struggle with it. And now, the thing is, 6K, it doesn't need any thumbs. But now I need to bring in my middle fingers. No, not middle, ring fingers, those ones. I need to bring in my ring fingers, which, oops, my ring fingers aren't as stupid. But when I bring in my ring fingers, it makes my middle finger stupid. So no matter what, there's always just an issue somewhere. I'll learn one day, maybe, if I feel like it. No, I do feel like it. It just makes me think way harder than I would like to. And way too much of my brain power goes into it. Like one day I had just like decided, today I am going to learn how to play 7K. And like I did it. Most of my Quaver session was spent learning how to play 7K. Like I was playing levels that were like below the difficulty of 1, but I was doing it. But at some point my brain just fried. And I'm just like, you know what? If I continue doing this, I'm going to have an aneurysm. I'm gonna stop now. I'm gonna stop. So yeah, learning 7K is just a very painful experience. Uh, that was a mistake. I'm very tempted to just start mapping out the colors for this. I might do that. Actually, yes, I am going to do that. take a very short break from line work cleanup and just map out some colors. Because I'm not yellow and red. Inside of my mouth is bright pink. So let's find that color. Mm, that's very purple. Yeah, that's about it. Maybe the inside of my mouth is a little bit brighter than this. Let it shine. I'll fix it later. This is just oops. This is just mapping out. Nope. Wait, go. And then my skin is brown. Is that brown? No, my skin's a little bit lighter than that. Yeah. So it's difficult to try and find brown on the color wheel. Oh, that look. Why does that look greenish to me? That's weird. I don't know if brown is. Actually, no, brown is technically a color. What color is it that I'm thinking of that isn't a color? Magenta. Magenta technically isn't a color. It's more like. So I had a lecture about this at my university. Apparently, not brown, magenta is like an error code according to our eyeballs. So our brain is like, yo, this object in front of us isn't actually a color, but we gotta show something. So basically, magenta is just like our eyeballs showing us a combination of red and blue that actually isn't mixed together, but to our naked eye, it appears like it's mixed together. So yeah, a magenta is basically error signal for our brains. I always thought that was wild, and it made me like the color magenta a lot more. My fill bucket is not doing good. Wait, can't I just take this and then oops. I'm learning. Yay. And you got the bucket. Look at me. I'm doing art. Wow. But it seems to make Krita lag a little bit when I use that method. I wonder why. Doesn't really matter though, because this is kind of fun. And there's a hand down here. Very nice. Next would be my hair. My hair is a very greasy purple. Almost almost black at the edges. But my hair is definitely purple. Said it? Kind of. I think so. Maybe. Eh, eh. That looks so scuffed. Yeah, that's the purple. And then the highlights in my hair look kind of green, but they are actually supposed to be rainbow colored. I don't know how they ended up green. It's probably just too much grease. Ew. Why'd that happen? It happened there as well. I didn't notice. I should probably adjust the settings on this fill brush. Mm, yeah, I'm just gonna do that because I don't know what the rest of it means. Okay, okay, that's better. This part's supposed to be in front or behind because the logic of what I'm seeing here is not logicking right now. Because it looks like this part of the glasses is supposed to be over the strand of hair. Huh. Just a little bit. Next color, my eyes. My eyes are a very, very bright red. I can probably just color the same with the brush. Even though it's inefficient, I do like coloring it with the brush. I find it quite satisfying. Yep. And this part up here, I wanted to kind of match with the choker that I have on right now. So this outer portion is a bluish color, bluish grayish color. I'm gonna just make it that. Yeah, that's close enough. Yeah, close enough. This gem is purple, almost like my hair, kind of a little bit. I'll make it a little bit brighter though. Then I'll put a random highlight just because I can. Very nice. Middle bottom part. The middle also must be a bluish color. And the bottom is going to be white. Yeah, white. What did I say? Blue. Blue. This color in the middle. Then this portion is white, so I can just leave it. This upper portion is not black, but very, very dark blue. Mm. Yeah. Mm. My OBS is disconnecting and reconnecting. This is sad. I'm thinking of leaving this top part white, but we'll see how it works with the rest of the fit. Moving along. My actual yes, 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 I'll leave it white because my hoodie is white. There we go. I've made sense of it. I made it make sense. Anyway, the rest of my outfit is black. Child. Oh, I cannot catch a break today. Everyone is deciding that my room is the place to be. First my mom, on two occasions, now my brother. Apparently, I'm just so interesting to be around. Script the selection tuna. Gonna be doing selection tool hacks. Ah, actually, no. Wait, I've made a mistake. My sleeves are white. Yeah, you can't see it here, but my sleeves are white. So I should leave the sleeves white and then the rest of it is black. How do you making mistakes? I don't even know what I look like anymore. To be fair, I only ever really look at my face most of the time. So I end up forgetting everything else. We go. I'll probably make the line work in these sections white or a different light color so that you can see it. Because dark on dark when it comes to line work and coloring, it just unsettles me. I mean, there are instances where it does work, but I don't think this is one of them instances. I don't like, what have I done? There we go. I don't really like using black for line work either, most of the time. And I don't really know why. Just feels too overpowering for me, at least. So I prefer to use like a really dark blue or a really dark purple. Or occasionally a very, not very, but like a maroon type dark red. Because while it is not completely black, almost looks black, and it feels like it has more nuance. At least that's how I feel about it. Next is the crown. Because the word king is in my name, so I had to include that crown. It is a must. Damn it, looking wonky. This star is what color? I don't know. It's blue. It's a little bit green screened out. I don't know how to fix that. But it's blue. It's very, very bright blue. And this diamond, I know it is pink. Indeed, that fabled color of magenta. The color that kind of, sort of, and not really exists. Very fun color. And then I just got a bunch of random dots that have also been green screened out. We can just put those in random colors all over the place. And my shoes, I wear sneakers. I wear black sneakers with a white sole. My shoelaces are white too, so I'll make those white later. And then this hat should probably be black as well. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, that's pretty much my entire color scheme. It is just black, white, and purple. Unless you feel like including my eyes. And it's black, white, purple, and red. I feel like the colors are okay. And I can't exactly change them and go crazy. because this quite genuinely is my entire color scheme. Yeah, I think that's a good place to end it. Also, I just realized the entire time I had music playing in the background, but I did not turn it on for OBS. So, having a bit of a stupid moment today. That's okay. That's fine. So, I'm probably gonna finish the line work off stream. Just cause, yeah. And then, hopefully tomorrow, and I somewhat promise that hopefully tomorrow I can actually come back and stream. And if I do stream tomorrow, I'm going to play Terraria. I want to continue my playthrough. Eh, that should be about it. Yeah, that's about it. I'm out.